the rules that I call find to drive is number one is speed. Okay. Why is speed so important? It has nothing to do with your ability to drive. It has everything to do with your physical inability to stop because your force goes up exponentially with how fast you go. Okay. And the difference between if the speed limit says 55 miles per hour and you decide you want to do 65 instead of 55, your force just now went up by 40% because it goes up exponentially. Okay. So slow down because it has everything to do with your ability to stop. And it has nothing to do with your ability to drive it or how awesome your car is. It has everything to do with the laws of physics and that your speed causes your force to go up exponentially. So that's why rule number one. Rule number two is following distance. Why is following distance so important? Because the law says that you have to drive at a speed and a distance where you can perceive and react to anything that presents itself in front of you.
And your
Any,
failure to imagine what could
yes,
present itself in front of you.
because you are failing
Um,
to follow at a safe distance.
yeah.
So this is what you have to ask yourself. Is it 1 second for every 10 miles per hour? It could be. Is it always? No. Is it one car length for every 10 miles per hour? It could be. Is it always? No. This is what you have to ask yourself. If the person in front of you dynamites their brakes and comes to a stop directly in front of you because they have an emergency that you are unaware of, are you following at a speed and the distance where you can perceive and react before you drive up their tailpipe? Because if you're not, it is your fault. And what are the factors? How fast am I going? How much do I weigh? And what are some contributing factors? My coefficient of friction on the highway. Okay,
Is
how
it
good are my
is it raining?
tires? Dry as or rainy? Am I on asphalt? Am I on concrete? What is the coefficient of friction factor? Am I going downhill? Am I going uphill? What is the slope and it's called? It's called the coefficient of friction. Anyways, those are all the factors that are determined. So when you are, you know, hauling a trailer behind your truck, your pickup truck, let's say you're going to the lake or you got your boat behind you. Well, your following distance is not the same as without your boat because you have several thousand pounds behind you that are going to be pushing you forward if you need to hit your brakes. And then, and the other thing I want to show is that so if you take your hands and you rub them together, you feel heat. It's called kinetic energy. Okay. Your forward momentum can only be converted into one thing, and that's kinetic energy. In your vehicle, that's the heat in your brakes. The hotter your brakes get, the less efficient they are. Okay. It takes the same amount of heat to slow your vehicle from 90 miles an hour to 70 miles an hour as it does to stop your vehicle from 70 to zero. So let me say that again. It takes the same amount of heat, kinetic energy, to slow your vehicle from 90 to 70 as it does to stop your vehicle from 70 to zero
Oh,
because, because your force goes up exponentially with how fast you go. So those are your first two rules. Slow down and back off. Okay.